Balitang Rational. Good morning, Pilipinas, and welcome to another edition of Balitang Rational. For this video, allow me to use English and Tagalog as our medium of instruction. We have here a rational expression in the form 2x minus 4 all over x squared minus 4, and yung goal natin is to simplify this. By the way, we cannot use this. We cannot say that we could cancel this and use the loss of exponents for the first term, because both terms of our rational expression found in the denominator and numerator are binomial expressions. We can only use the cancellation law kung yung mga terms natin ay monomial expression. So di po muna natin magagawin yung or gagamitin yung cancellation law. And by the way, before we forget, it is defined or it's called a rational expression because we have polynomials in both numerators and denominators. But it's still considered a rational expression kahit sa denominator lang. So, yung gagawin natin dito is to simply factor or find factors or find common monomial factors for both numerators and denominators. And let's see later on if we could cancel a specific factor. This is why yung factoring na topic natin ay napaka-importante when we try to simplify rational expressions. So, let's focus on the numerator. The numerator natin, we have 2x minus 4. So, let me place here equality. Their common factor is actually a monomial 2 because 2x can be divided by 2 at yung 4 can also be divided by 2. So, we'll have here 2 and we are left with a binomial expression. When we take 2, we have here x, and for the second term, minus 2. It's minus 2 because yung factor natin is a positive 2. So it's still negative here. Now let's do the same thing on our denominator. But for our denominator, we cannot use a common monomial factoring here. But we are going to review natin yung mga importanteng factoring techniques. Yung binomial natin sa denominator is actually a difference of two squares. Difference because it's a subtraction of two terms and both of them are squares. X squared is a perfect square of x and 4 is a perfect square of 2. And if ever we have a square of what we call this one, a difference of two squares, we could expect factors of binomial expression. Okay, dalawa yung factor natin and they are just differ on the sign of the terms. And if we are sure again that our factors are a perfect square, a difference of two squares, then we can do this. Take the square root of the first term, lagay natin dito, and this is also the same variable here. And then finally, we also take the square root of the second term, which is 2, so place it here, and lagay natin dito. So these are the factors of x squared minus 4, which is a difference of two squares. We have two binomial expressions of the same first term, same second term, but nagkaiba lang doon sa ating sign. Now, what's the purpose of this? Earlier, we cannot use the cancellation law. Kasi nga sabi natin, yung ating mga expressions in numerator and denominator are both binomial expressions, and we cannot use the cancellation law for that. All terms that are separated by addition or subtraction, we cannot use the cancellation law. We can also only use the cancellation law kasi yung complete name ng cancellation law natin is it's the cancellation law for multiplication. In short, we can use the cancellation law kung multiplication yung operation natin. So dito tayo. Since 2 and x minus 2 is separated by multiplication, as well as our denominator binomial expressions x minus 2 and x plus 2, we can now use the cancellation law. And the cancellation law will only be useful if there are common terms in our numerator and denominator. Common terms meaning may mga magkalintulad na terms na nasa numerator at denominator. And ito yung x minus 2 natin. So may x minus 2 tayo dyan, may x minus 2 din tayo dito. Okay? So once we cancel the x minus 2, what remains is the result of this process. We have 2 all over yung natirang binomial x plus 2. And no need for parentheses kasi we only have one binomial here. So from 2x minus 4 all over x squared minus 4, yung result natin is 2 all over x plus 2. And this is the more simplified form of the given. So hanggang dito lang ako. Lester Lou Sigumpan, nagbabalita for Balitang Rational. Huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-like at i-share ang video ito. Maraming salamat!